My name is John Novello. I'm the director of the Employee Assistance Program here at Michigan State. People call for all kinds of reasons. It's not just workplace issues, though we do see a lot of people for workplace issues. We also see a lot of people for kind of anything. So we provide assessment services and then up to 6 sessions of counseling per event. And we define an event as the reason that you're coming into counseling today. If somebody needed more than 6 sessions, right, then what we do is we try to identify that as soon in the process as we can, so we can then provide referrals to that person for an outside provider. And we work really hard at trying to have a wide range of local therapists that we know, and we know personally, and also we know what their specialties are, so we can help plug people into, give them a list of providers that might be a good fit for them. 3 years later, or even just like 8 months later, and they have a different reason that they're coming in. So the person that came in with the loss of a family member and now they're coming back, say 8 months from now, that's a whole separate event. And so they would have another 6 sessions for that event. And we're not meant to be a crisis-oriented unit, though we do crisis services in the event if someone during the working hours is struggling with a mental health crisis or urgent need. We will do what we can to get them in. People worry that, is my supervisor going to find out? Is the union going to find out about this? Is HR, is this going to be my record in HR? And the answer to that is no. We are just as confidential as any mental health provider in the community. We follow the Michigan Mental Health Code. We're all licensed clinicians, and so all the information stays right here with us. Our electronic medical record is completely separate from every other electronic medical record on campus, and we are very rigid about that. We want our clients, MSU's employees, and their family members to feel safe and comfortable coming to us and talking to us about what they need to talk to us about without worrying that someone else on campus is going to find out about it, especially if they're coming here and talking about something they're stressed out about at work. The goal is always to have people to be able to be seen within at least 2 weeks, because if you're going to call a counselor outside of here, it might take 3 to 8 weeks to get in to see somebody, because that's just how that goes. If people are thinking about it, you don't have to be at the breaking point. In fact, it's much better to actually deal with problems as you're kind of wondering about whether this is becoming a problem before it gets to the place where it's a breaking point. And that's a perfect time to engage in therapy. So yes, and if people are at a breaking point, also, they can call. That'd be great. But if they aren't, if folks aren't, and they just are wondering about it or they've been on the fence, it really is easy to make an appointment. It's pretty simple. You just need to reach out to us in the way that's easiest. If you email us, it's probably the quickest response, just because that's the way the world is. So that's literally the easiest email in the world is eap@msu.edu. That's it. You can also give us a call, 517-355-4506. That's our main line. If you do call, we just ask that people leave a message. Sometimes people call, and if they don't get an answer right away, they just hang up. And if we do that, then we don't know how to get back in touch with you. So just leave a message, tell us who you are and your phone number, and a little bit what you're looking for and how we can be helpful.